Homestuck is back, baby. Unless Dirk is just that much of a brony, how do we have someone called Augur if they don't have birds? Later this month, you say? Oh no! Battle Dance, my beloved, you're coming home. Okay, still no news. Awesome. Why? Hi everyone, this is Jen and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for another one of the September updates. It looks like we're going to be talking about like the 18th. I'm recording this on the 24th. Wouldn't it just be my luck if they didn't update again? If this was the last of the September updates, that cannot be. That cannot be. There has to be at least one more because they still haven't talked about the news, and I think the news is pretty important this month of all months because freaking the pilot comes out on Saturday and they haven't brought it up at all. But the next couple days are going to get a little bit chaotic for me. So I was like, okay, we can't keep putting this off. We have to record. So I guess we'll find out. Let's zoom out so we don't keep looking at like cows freaking udders like taking up half the screen. But yeah, that is going to be an interesting thing. But there is like one thing I do kind of want to talk about. Let me just scroll down here. Will this make it better? Make it worse? Okay, that'll work. I just was tired of seeing it. Freaking... Listen, I don't follow the Discord. I do not follow Homestuck's Discord because I am just tired. And I don't want something like dinging at like 1 billion miles per hour. I don't want things dinging like 100 times a day. Oh my gosh. But I do follow someone on one of the social medias I may or may not already have. And they're talking a whole lot about the Discord. Specifically, they're talking about the Newgens, or is it new gems? I'm not sure. But it's all the people that are just getting started reading Homestuck, and like they're keeping themselves insulated. They're staying away from spoilers, so it's like seeing the fandom for like the first time like popping up because but they seem to be a little bit more on the nose about things. Like, they seem to be thinking, like, farther ahead. Like, a little bit more critical thinkers, I think, than us millennials were back before the internet became Homestuck aware. But, because, like, the kids, they, like, ran it, they saw, like, Dave's living situation, and immediately they clocked it, and they're like, what the heck? They're like, what the heck's wrong with bro? And we're like, oh. And they're like, no, this isn't good. This isn't decent. This is something bad. This is bad. Bro is not okay. And we're like, they understand. Oh man, but apparently they had just been introduced to like a whole bunch of the trolls. Like the trolls have started reappearing. So I guess they're somewhere in Act 3 now. But they're not aware that the trolls are a thing. So they're just kind of like, Carcinogenesis looks like this kid. And they drew like a kid Sona of what they assume Carcat to be. And I'm like, kids are gonna be surprised. These kids. Oh my gosh. So I'm enjoying, like, oh gosh, I wouldn't even say this is like, okay, it's more like the 2 steps away where I'm reacting to someone else's reaction to how they're reacting to Homestuck, and I'm like, nice. Keep it up, brave soldier, who I will not disclose, or else you will find out who I am. Anyway, let's get to the actual update. Okay, so, yeah, all of this, everything covered in slime and timers and bombs and orbs and udders and inks. Isn't this awesome? Isn't looking at stuff in your room just the best? You feel like all born ready fry and you're holding all these things for the first time again. You could do this all day. Something makes me feel like the Homestuck team is watching me now, where they're like, we've made Jen suffer enough. Be accosted, Ly'lac. Boom. Can't ignore it. Sheesh, can't a girl languish amidst her earthly trinkets without 47 freaks jumping on her dorsal plane? Okay, it's only 5. But your point still remains. These people need hobbies, something to possess all their free time, so they leave you the hell alone. Luckily for them, you are as magnanimous as you are opulent. Ly'lac, look at the mod chat. This is even worse than general. You know most of the people here. They all seem to be bouncing between chatting about miscellaneous topics and also judging whether or not people deserve to be in the chat. They're banning each other at a rate about 10 bans per second. Wow. These despotic oligarchs think all this world is their game. Show mod log. Oh no, we get people. Oh no, new voices. New voices. We need to take some notes. Note time. Here we go. Okay, so we know who AA is. We got CC. We got AT. Okay, which is Agamemnon's theory is AG. Agamemnon's theory. CC is, that's new. AA is, yeah, augury aside. I don't know who CC is. Okay, cloistered connoisseur. Okay, that's cloistered connoisseur. And cloistered connoisseur seems to be a big fan of freaking cow emoji. So we'll keep that in mind. We got CT, Champions Tirade. CT, Champions Tirade. Okay. Do we see anybody else? No? Okay. That's 4 of them. Four people. That is 4 people. And we don't have voices for Cloistered Connoisseur, Agamemnon's Theory, or Champions Tirade. So Cloistered Connoisseur, from the, like, brief things that I'm seeing, seems to be very much, very anime coded, very weeb. Okay. Oh, I just read that first line of AT. AT, I think, is a dude, potentially. I'm thinking that they're a freaking satyr, so I'm just gonna write this down. Okay. Augury aside is a nymph. Now we're just up in the air for Cloistered Connoisseur and Champions Tirade. I think Cloistered Connoisseur might be the one that was talking, like, who's the friend who's, like, big into anime and ships. Just a thought. Potentially. We'll find out. I still can't say that, because I'm pretty sure there's, like, a 4-letter word in here that's gonna get me banned if I say it. So, we just jump right into this then. Ly'lac has entered Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. I see thee. Hi, Ly'lac. Grant her no greetings. She has been given more than enough, yet has opted to spurn them all. OMG, drama llamas. Okay, you need her that badly? What I need is silence from thee. Yeah, okay, CC, I think I got that personality down. Very well. Okay, AT. What I need is for us to stop clopping the chat. Clogging the chat. Dang, clapping in the mod chat? Shut. Oh, the brony fandom. Okay. Agamemnon's theory has banished Cloistered Connoisseur from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Champion's tirade has descended upon Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Are you ready to climb the mountain? Rah! Cloistered Connoisseur has unbanished themselves from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Ah, yes! Agamemnon's theory has banished Champion's tirade from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Agamemnon's theory has unbanished Champion's tirade from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Unbanished? How'd you get banished? Sorry I had to do that, T, but now is not the time. I'm letting you back in, but we have a job to do. I do not force my hand. Do not force my hand again. That's the mountain's bad, brother. That's the mountain's bad, brother, but the rumble of the earth cannot be silenced. Battle cry was pretty sick, though, no? Admittedly, yes, pretty sick, but let's keep our heads on straight. So cool! Man, Cloistered Connoisseur can just keep coming back into the chat. Agamemnon's theory has banished Cloistered Connoisseur from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Not helping! The mountain thinks you should stop banning him. It's not sporting. Augury Aside has banished Agamemnon's theory from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Eye for an eye, cur. Cloistered Connoisseur has unbanished themselves from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Aw, you love me. Kissy face. Augury Aside has banished Cloistered Connoisseur from Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Let the world be blind. Ah, yes, friends. Oh, man. Oh, wow, what an anime reaction. This is all getting a bit overwhelming. Let's try talking to someone else. Someone whose message frequency never overwhelms you. Ly'lac message, Vriska. Frissy. You then proceed to have this conversation we already had, during which time you idly occupy yourself by disarming the potentially fatal occurrence ticking down in your inventory. Cutting the right wire is so easy that you could do it in your sleep, which you regularly do. Ly'lac, disarm the last one. The trick is to keep steady. Ly'lac, trip and fall flat on your face. Pump. Yes. Kaboom. Pew. And that's where the hole in the wall came from. Dang, that's what you get for burying the lead. BTC. Be the mirthful purple boy. Yes, where have you been? Oh! Wait. Oh, TC is a dude. He is a satyr. He's got ears and he's got a tail and he's got really luxurious hair. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, look at him. Yes. 3 monitors set up, dude. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can't be TC right now. He's busy. Whoa. What in the... The horses are so technologically advanced here. And rich. Got a spear sticking up out of his hive. What the... House? Whatever they call them here. Very busy. Okay, sure thing, whatever. But look at the 2 meteors just falling from the sky. I wonder what that means. It doesn't need to signify anything. I'm just like, okay. But man. Well, that certainly was a lot. A little more than I expected. I wasn't expecting the chat log, so you can never tell. You can never tell with these sorts of things. But let's see, what brain rot is like bouncing around in my head right now? Well, part of it is Féileacán Cú, because of course he is my Kamioshi. I will defend that man with my life. However, let's see, what else? But dude, no. Dude is working overtime. He is working so hard these last couple weeks. I mean, this last week alone, he was in like 2 collabs. Crazy business, that. One was for Vane or In Vain on the purple site, and he like showed up for like a 45 minutes because he's like, it's like 3 a.m. And I'm like, oh, he's living in the UK again. Fair. Based. Okay. Okay, so he was there for that. What else? Oh, he was part freaking Rysar. Oh gosh. Okay, so first stage production, second wave, Ravenous. They're now getting their 3D premieres, so those are awesome. That's amazing. I'm surprised that they got the premieres after they did a 3D concert. Whatever. No judgment. I'm just laughing at the absurdity that was Rysar's 3D. Goodness gracious. Oh man, Dino Boy can sing. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think FSP staff knew what they were doing. I don't think the Dark Overlords, that's what they call the staff, I don't think they anticipated what was going to happen if you put Xander, Cuu, and Rysar in the same room. They were especially not prepared for Cuu. They were like, oh, he was so nice when he was Fulgur from Niji Sanji. He's gonna be so nice when he's an indie too. And he's like, I have no strings to hold me back. He's like, there are no chains holding me back. He's like, I can be as random and as horny as I want. And we're like, oh no. I forgot how unhinged this man can be. Oh my god.
Okay, so people said we need a safe word.
Oh my gosh. I'm just, oh man, I've like caught up on the, I haven't caught up on all of his streams, but I've caught up on the, his like talk show, his little Zatsu just chatting streams, the Oshiete Yo Kusan streams. Oh man, was that like his I think his first stream, he literally was, I can't repeat what he said. I cannot repeat anything he says. Why are the ones I like the craziest messes of men? I can't. Though that kind of rolls into freaking Crimzon Ruze. Oh my gosh, the power, it cannot be contained. He decided, he's like one of the few HoloStars members to join this Minecraft RP server. The server's lasting like 12 days and it's gonna go dark. So we're enjoying it while we can. I haven't been able to catch any streams, but I've been watching clips. Oh my gosh. I don't think that the Niji Sanji guys that are in there, I don't think they were prepared. Ah, Clifford, Rolexis, heir to the Rolexis fortune, though I left that all behind me. That's the thing. They're getting the Niji Sanji, most, I think like the majority of the live streamers in that server, they are being introduced to Crimzon Ruze for the first time. So, oh my gosh, they're like, oh, it's especially great seeing Calyx's reactions to things. Apparently like everyone who like sees Ruze like off in the distance, they immediately mute themselves because they're like, oh no, he's gonna be rambling to himself in character and it's gonna break my character.
Like everybody needs to just go home. He's the main character by my standard.
And they're like, we can't laugh, we have to. Oh my gosh, that's the thing. Crimzon Ruze is like a natural like role player. That's like his main thing of getting into VTubing, is that he was like seeing people like in models acting in character. He's like, wait, people can just act in character on stream and have that be a thing? People get paid for that? Yes! Because Ruze is like, he's a major, like, he's like, I don't know if he's a forever DM, but he's definitely a Dungeons and Dragons nerd. And so any chance he gets to like put on a character and like get into a role just for like a little bit for fun, he's there. Ruzeators are very much aware of like the Rainbow Ruze family, that he's got a whole thing where like he's got characters for like every single color of the troll bloodcast rainbow. But he does have like everything from like pink to cyan to orange to obsidian Ruze. Holy crud. But anyway, yeah, he's like really hamming it up. He got to interact with Vox, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my first Oshi is like interacting with my one of my most current Oshis. This is not, this is made for me. Yes, judge me if you want, whatever, I don't care. Vox Akuma was my introduction to VTubers. Yes, this was during his ASMR, like when he was starting his ASMR era. Though joke's on you, my two favorite ASMRs of his are still available on his channel because they weren't lewd. In your face. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh man, these two hams together, oh my gosh, perfect. Sure enough.
You consider, though, that I have this.
What is that?
It is a desiccated middle finger from a witch I killed. Take that, you chump! Slingshot!
Incredible. No, I got to hand it to him. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Slingshot. Oh man, the tears. But yeah, his interactions with Calyx. Calyx is just getting like the full Ruzeator experience, as someone had said in a clip in in the comments section, because they're like, he's getting like the really random like stream of consciousness yapping that the man is known to do, but he also was there to get like actual life advice that he like walked away from that. He's like, wait, I could actually use that in my IRL life. What? Huh? And we're like, welcome. You have just discovered Crimzon Ruze. This is what he does. Oh man, and Zeal was like, oh man, Ruze, he's such a great guy. And everyone's like, welcome to the Ruzeators, and he's like,
because Zeal become a Ruzeator, and it's like, you think I wasn't one already? You think I was? You think I haven't been one? You think Niji Sanji's the only VTuber group I follow?
Knew that guy was based. Ah, man, by the beat. I feel bad for by the beat. Because I'm like, oh Niji, I cannot get attached to one of your I can't get attached to another one of your waves. I can't do it. I hurt too much. 2024 was a terrible year to be an Niji Sanji fan. I can't get attached to anyone who willingly joins your corporation in the year of our Lord, 2025. Goodness. But I will say that Zeal and Calyx definitely have got my attention. I'm like, ah yes, Zeepa, who's like OG. I do love me an OG Sanji, okay? I do love me an OG Sanji. and I know his past life too, from like spoilers from like a comment section, and I'm like, what? Ain't no way. Don't know who Calyx was, but goodness. Those twos, the sunshine and rainbows, oh my gosh. I weep. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for me, but in case, I don't even know if this particular rambling is going to come out, because who knows if, like, in the next day or two, they might update it once more. I don't know if they're going to update once more, like, before VisiPop's pilot comes out, or if it'll be after, where it's like, if you haven't, and the news will be like, if you haven't seen the new thing, now's the chance. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Anyway, I'm done rambling for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all next time. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.